Hey there everyone, how are you? I just wanted to make a quick little video tutorial to pick up where we left off on the hangout that we had the other day for the focus group, where I was talking about my strategy for Instagram. So I just want to show you how that works very quickly and what you need to do as long as you are on Instagram and you have an account on your smartphone. So basically what we're going to do first is you're going to of course log into your Instagram account, providing you have one, and you want to go to your profile page and you're going to see the little gear button on the top, and you're going to press the gear button, and what that's going to do is going to open up, and then you're going to scroll down. And now I've already done this, so everything is set. I'm not sure exactly how it appears. I don't recall when you're first doing this for the first time, but I remember it was pretty intuitive, so you shouldn't have a problem. So the first thing you want to do is go to your settings, and you want to make sure that you link your account, your Instagram, to your Facebook. And over here you can see Instagram is linked to Facebook over here for me, and you're going to want to do the same thing. And then you can basically share everything, all your Instagram posts can go by default right to your timeline. So that's one of the settings that you can adjust. And then you also want to go down to push notification settings. Make sure that everything is turned on so that when you get notifications, you'll get notifications when people give you a like, when they give you a comment, when you have a new follower, when your accepted follow requests come through, and Instagram direct requests. And let's see what else. Let's see. When somebody posts their first photo, and basically when somebody is on for the first time, when a new friend joins Instagram. Friends on Instagram. So these are the areas you want to make sure that all of these settings are turned on. And then what's going to happen, you're going to be able to go back up here. Now this is telling me that I have 1,596 Facebook friends who are currently on Instagram. Now I've got well over 4,000 friends, so that means a lot of my friends are not yet on Instagram. So one of the things I can do is invite my Facebook friends. And you can do this manually if you want. Let's go back in there again, and it's loading. And now you can basically, all these 1,597 friends it's saying over here, I can push this button and say follow all. However, I haven't done that, and I prefer not to do that. You know, it's one good way. If you want to do that, it's a good way to get a lot of people to follow you very quickly. I tend to be a little bit more choosy, a little bit more discriminating, so I like to actually go through and do it manually. And as you do that, you can see over here, you can just hit follow. As you scroll down more, you'll see somebody that may be something that resonates with you, and you can just basically say follow again. Now you're going to see some where you're going to see a bunch of thumbnails filled in over here, and then you're also going to see an area where you're probably going to see very little filled in, like over here on Dave Drimmy, who is also in Networking Superstars. So if you were to click on his username, it would open up, you would see that he's got no posts, only 66 followers. So this is the perfect type of a candidate that you would want to actually reach out to on Facebook, connect with, and say, I've got some really great Instagram training that I'd like to offer you. And then that goes back to my other strategy for the W Pleasure strategy, which I'll show you very shortly. So again, as you're scrolling down, you can, if you want to connect with everybody and follow all, that's perfectly okay. Or you can do what I'm doing and just do it individually. Again, you're going to want to basically, from time to time, you're going to want to go in and see who is on that you may know from your friends, and you're connected with all of these people, so you can easily reach out to them on Facebook. And again, here's one over here, Cindy Allen Ray. You can see she's got quite a few followers, considering she has not posted anything yet. But this is the type of thing, again, perfect person to reach out to. Now, you may also, when everything loads, see that you've got, just in your smartphone, you might have a bunch of contacts. So you can actually invite them also manually. And then you can invite your other Facebook friends. So in addition to, let me just see something over here. Sorry, I think that I already did that. So if you go back to the Facebook friends you're already connected to, you can basically do the same thing. You can scroll down and you can see who's there and see who you might want to follow. And again, if you see somebody that really doesn't have a lot going on, Here again, this is a good person to reach out to, Jimmy R. Williams. Very few followers, and he hasn't posted anything yet. Let's see, as we scroll down over here, you can see Nikki Bond over here, I happen to know. So I'm going to follow Nikki. If I click on her username, you can see not too many followers, only one post. She's a good candidate also for Instagram training that we offer in MLSP. So now where my strategy comes in, once you have your notifications set, what is going to happen is that over here on this area over here, this is where you're going to get all your notifications. You're going to find out who liked your photo, who started following you, and then you're going to also get notifications over here like this one. Your Facebook friend, James Pumphrey, is on Instagram as Pumphrey James. So if you click on his username, it opens up. He's new to Instagram, no post, very few followers. So what I would do, I know that I am connected to him on Facebook. So now I go into Facebook, and I am going to basically just do a search, which I already did, but I'll show you again real fast. Just going to type in his name, James Pumphrey, and there he is. So I click on it, and I'm going to send, you can see we're friends. I'm going to send him a message. And what I'm going to do, we have had previous conversations in the past, but it's been a while since May of 2015. So I guess it's time to, renew our relationship and start building on it. So what I'm going to do is paste in that note. I, keep it in a notepad so I can just copy and paste it. And then I'm just going to address it to James. It's very, very short and sweet. It just says, I hope you are doing well. I see you are now on Instagram. Good decision. I have some awesome free training that will really help you to grow your Instagram following and generate more leads. If you are interested, please let me know. So I'm going to send that to James, and there's a good probability. Some people will never respond. Some people might take some time to respond, but there's a good probability that James will respond, like a lot of people do. The vast majority of them do. Gotten very good results from this strategy. And James is going to respond, and he's going to say, yeah, that's great. I would love your Instagram training. So now what you can do, and I've sent you guys links for this previously, and it's also in my file section, and it's the Double Your Pleasure training. And as you scroll down, you can see over here, this is the same idea as what I showed in that particular training for Double Your Pleasure, where you're just saying, now I would just, once James does ask me for the training, I would send him this, hi James, to access the free training and a lot more, I would ask you to do the following. If you are not a member yet of my new community, please join, and you can grab the free, in this case, Instagram training and a lot more free resources. And then you tell them a little bit about the focus of your group to entice them to join. I will be also providing training tips and strategies, and will be helping others to generate leads, connect, communicate, and close your prospects. I hope you will join. Once you're in, I will point you in the direction of the training, which is in the file section, or I can send you a direct link. And then you send them a link to your, right to your community. So hopefully if this works, and like I said, I've gotten very good results, it is going to enable this person, James, or whoever your lead or contact or prospect might be, you'll get a new member into your community so you can welcome them, start a conversation, do the conversation ascension, ask the right questions so it leads to other things you can find out, what challenges and what needs they may have to see if you can help them either with MLSP or with your primary. And not only are they going to be now a new member in your community now, but they're also, once they opt into the Instagram training, now they're going to be a lead in your back office of MLSP. They'll be in your personal autoresponder, whether it be Aweber or GetResponse or even the default autoresponder. And then you can, as I mentioned in the Hangout, you can go and utilize your CRM because they're going to show up as a lead in your CRM. And they're already pre-formatted, done for you messages that you can just send out. Or you can create your own just once, and then you can just send that out to all of your new leads. So these are very, very powerful strategies. And like I said, I've been using this for a while. I've gotten very, very good results, and there's no reason why you guys can't either. So if you have any questions whatsoever about this training, let me know. It's a strategy that I'd like to see you guys try, but some of you may not even be on Instagram. So if you don't have a big presence on Instagram, you still have access to the MLSP training from April Marie Tucker. So you can still, even if you don't have a huge following, you can still offer this to your friends as you get notified that they've just recently joined Instagram. Or if you look at some of your connections, like I showed you before, that are currently on Instagram, see which ones really are not that active, and reach out to them and tell them you've got some great training for them. And like I said, this kills two birds with one stone. So you get them in as a lead into your back office of MLSP, and they might take a trial, they might join, or possibly even your primary, being you're just going to promote MLSP on the front end, and you're certainly going to get a lead in the community, and then you can communicate with them and build a relationship on that level. So hopefully this training, well, a little bit longer than I wanted to keep it short, it's almost 11 minutes, but hopefully this helped. If you have any questions whatsoever, let me know, and we can certainly discuss it a little bit further if you'd like during the next Hangout. Talk to you guys soon. Take care now.